One day after a fire took 2 lives here in Nashville, a father and his little girl, comes word that fire deaths indeed are up this year in Tennessee, but it comes at a time when the state is working to permanently reverse its reputation as having one of the highest death rates in the country. News Channel 5's Shannon Royster takes a closer look at the numbers.
Year to date through March 27th of 2014, there were 22 fatal fires. And so far this year, during that same time period, there have been 27. And here's how this year's numbers break down by region. In West Tennessee, there were 7 fatal fires, 8 in Middle Tennessee and 12 in East Tennessee. 2014 was a record year in terms of fires in the state of Tennessee.
The state's overall fire fatality rate was at an all-time low. That means that in the history of Tennessee, fewer people died in fires last year than at any other point in state history.
But something changed, and that number is on the rise again. Kevin Walters with the Department of Commerce and Insurance says so far this year, 33 people in the state have died in house fires, including a father and his young daughter Thursday morning. That's a 17% increase from last year.
It's likely that the brutal winter this year contributed to the higher number of fire fatalities this year compared to last year during the same period.
The cause of many of the fires this year is still being determined, but investigators say at least 4 of those fatal fires were heat-related.
People are inside more. People are having to rely on more heating oil, any number of factors.
Walters says education and outreach are both key in bringing the numbers down even more.
We want to tell people to think about their smoke alarms, to be aware of where the smoke alarms are in their homes and the age of the smoke alarms.
It's one of the reasons for the state's Get Alarmed Tennessee program.
Through that program, we have distributed more than 68,000 free smoke alarms, and they are saving lives across Tennessee.
Walters says since the program started back in 2012, it's saved more than 70 lives.
We want to make this as easy for homeowners as possible, and we want to save as many lives as possible.
And if you need help getting a smoke alarm or want more information on the Get Alarmed Tennessee program, you can call the State Fire Marshal's office at 615-532-5847. Rory?
Shannon, thanks. While the number of fire fatalities is up for the state, they're down for Nashville. So far, there have been 3 fire deaths this year compared to 6 the year before.